The revolver is supposed to be dead. That is what every gun magazine has been writing for 30 years. Striker-fired pistols took over. Capacity won the war. The Wheelgun is a museum piece, a collector's item, a relic from a different era of gunfighting. Except nobody told the Wheelgun. Right now, in 2026, the tactical revolver is having the quietest revolution in firearms history. Manufacturers are building Wheelguns with picatinny rails, factory tritium night sights, optic-ready cuts, polymer grips that lock into your hand, and barrel lengths optimized for fighting instead of plinking. Special operations units overseas are issuing revolvers as backup guns. Federal agents are carrying snub nose wheelguns under suits in 2026 for the same reason cops did in 1976. They work. Here's the problem nobody on YouTube wants to address. Most tactical revolvers you see in slick magazine photos and Instagram posts do not actually exist in any meaningful production capacity. They are custom shop unicorns, 6-month waitlists, $5,000 price tags, pictures of guns you will never hold. Today we are ranking the top 7 tactical revolvers you can actually buy in 2026. Real guns, real availability, real prices. Wheelguns that exist on dealer shelves right now with modern features that prove the revolver did not die. It evolved. By the end of this video, you will know exactly which tactical revolver belongs in your safe. Number 1 is going to make every striker-fired loyalist in the comments section question everything they believe. Let's get into it. How we are ranking these. Every revolver on this list gets judged on 4 things: genuine tactical features, picatinny rails, optic cuts, modern sights, tactical barrel lengths, and grip designs built for fighting. Not pretty wood grips, not collector finishes. Real defensive engineering. Availability. These are guns you can buy this year from major distributors. No custom shop waitlists, no vaporware, no discontinued models being hunted on the secondary market. Shootability. Trigger quality, sight picture, recoil management, and how the gun performs under stress. A tactical revolver that fights you is not a tactical revolver. Value. What you get for what you spend. Tactical revolvers are not cheap, but they have to earn their price. Same standards, no exceptions. Let's rank. Number 7. Charter Arms. Pitbull 9mm. This is the revolver nobody talks about, and that is exactly why it earns the spot. The Pitbull is a 5-shot, double-action, 2.5-inch barreled 9mm revolver that does something almost no other wheelgun on the market can do. It runs 9mm without moon clips. Charter Arms engineered a patented rim-grabbing extractor system that allows the cylinder to grip rimless cartridges directly. That means you can run any 9mm defensive ammunition from your existing pistol stash without the fumbling, the bent moon clips, and the dropped rounds that plague every other 9mm revolver on the market. The gun weighs 22 ounces unloaded. The trigger is functional at around 12 pounds in double action, which is heavy but consistent. The grip is rubber wrapped for genuine recoil control. Capacity is 5+0. Why is this tactical? Because it is the cheapest, lightest, and simplest way to add a 9mm revolver to a defensive battery dominated by 9mm pistols. Same ammunition, same logistics, same training. 0 moon clip complications. Why number 7? The sight package is basic. The trigger is heavier than premium competitors. The aftermarket is essentially non-existent. But for under $500, you get a working tactical 9mm wheel gun that integrates seamlessly with your existing carry ammunition. Price approximately $479. Capacity 5+0. Best for shooters who want a backup wheel gun that shares ammunition with their primary 9mm pistol. Number 6. Ruger GP100 Match Champion. Ruger built the GP100 to be the bomb-proof working revolver, and the Match Champion variant adds the tactical features that turn a duty gun into a fighting tool. 4 1/5-inch half lug barrel that reduces front-end weight without sacrificing sight radius. Hogue Bantam grips designed for controlled recoil. Fiber optic front sight with adjustable rear. fully chamfered cylinder for fast reloads with speed loaders. The trigger is the Ruger Match Champion's standout feature, centered, smoothed, and tuned at the factory to break consistently at around 4.5 pounds in single action and 10 pounds in double action. Reset is short and tactile. Caliber is .357 Magnum, which means it also fires .38 Special for training and practice. Capacity is 6+0. Weight is 37 ounces unloaded, which sounds heavy, but soaks up .357 Magnum recoil in a way no polymer pistol can match. Why number 6? The Match Champion does not come optics ready, which is a meaningful limitation in 2026. The grip is excellent, but lacks aftermarket diversity compared to S and WK and L frame options. The half-lug barrel is a love or hate aesthetic. For shooters who want a no-compromise working tactical point, .357, the Match Champion delivers exactly what it promises. Price approximately $899. Capacity 6+0. Best for shooters who want a fighting point, .357 Magnum that runs forever. Number 5. Kimber K6 DASA target. Kimber spent decades known for 1911s before quietly building one of the most interesting modern revolver platforms on the market. The K6 DASA target is a 4-inch barreled, 6-shot, double-action, single-action .357 Magnum revolver with a brushed stainless steel finish, a flat-face trigger, and adjustable target sights that work for both precision and defensive use. The K6S frame is the smallest 6-shot .357 frame ever mass-produced. That matters because traditional 6-shot .357 ES were always L-frame or N-frame guns. Kimber engineered a frame that holds 6 rounds in a footprint barely larger than a 5-shot snub. The result is a revolver that conceals dramatically better than competitors while keeping a full 6-round capacity. The DASA configuration is what separates this from a standard K6S. You get a single-action trigger brake around 3.5 pounds for precision shots, and a double-action brake around 10 pounds with a smooth, controlled pull. Walnut grips with finger grooves provide genuine recoil control. Why number 5? The target variant is not optic-ready, which limits the tactical configuration options. The single-action operation requires training that pure double-action shooters need to develop. Pricing puts it in competition with premium Smith & Wesson Performance Center Wheelguns. Price approximately $1,049. Capacity 6+0. Best for shooters who want the smallest 6-shot .357 Magnum. On the market with target precision triggers. Number 4. Smith & Wesson 686 Plus Performance Center. The 686 is the L-frame point. .357 Magnum that has been quietly serving as the gold standard tactical revolver for 40 years. The Performance Center variant adds the tactical features that turn the workhorse into a fighting gun. 5-inch unfluted cylinder, vented top rib barrel, Performance Center tuned action, bossed mainspring for reduced trigger pull, custom barrel and forcing cone. Capacity is 7+0. That extra round in the cylinder compared to standard 6-shot competitors is the entire reason this gun exists. 7 rounds of .357 Magnum from a single cylinder, with a tuned action that breaks single action at around 3 pounds and double action at around 8 pounds. The Performance Center 686 Plus is built for shooters who want a tactical wheel gun with a real round count advantage. 7 shots before reloading. Excellent ergonomics from the L frame size. Smith & Wesson reliability with the Performance Center finish package. Why number 4? Pricing is firmly in the premium tier. The standard variant does not include optic-ready cuts, although Performance Center has released optic-ready versions periodically. Weight is 38.5 ounces unloaded, which limits all-day carry comfort. Price approximately $1,179. Capacity 7+0. Best for shooters who want the maximum capacity tactical .357 Magnum without moving up to N frame size. Number 3. Chiappa Rhino 60DS. The Rhino is the revolver that broke the rules. Chiappa engineered a wheel gun where the barrel fires from the bottom chamber instead of the top. That single design change drops the bore axis below the shooter's grip, which dramatically reduces muzzle flip and felt recoil compared to any traditional revolver design. The 60DS variant has a 6-inch barrel, 6-round capacity, and an accessory rail under the barrel for lights and lasers. The frame is aluminum alloy for reduced weight. The sights are adjustable target sights with a fiber optic front. The grips are checkered walnut with a distinctive triangular profile that fits the unconventional frame geometry. Caliber is .357 Magnum. Recoil management is the standout. Because the bore sits directly above the grip instead of above the cylinder, recoil pushes the gun straight back into the web of your hand instead of rotating up and over. Follow-up shots are dramatically faster than any conventional revolver. The Rhino looks weird. It looks like a prop from a science fiction movie. That is exactly why most shooters dismiss it. The shooters who have actually fired one understand that Chiappa solved the single biggest problem with revolver fighting, which is recoil management during rapid fire. Why number 3? Aftermarket support is limited because of the unique frame. Holster selection requires Rhino-specific options. The distinctive appearance draws attention at the range, which some shooters find amusing and others find annoying. Long-term parts availability depends on Chiappa staying in production. Price approximately $1,259. Capacity 6+0. Best for shooters who want the flattest shooting tactical revolver ever produced. Number 2. Manurhin MR73 Gendarmerie. This is the revolver that GIGN, the French Special Operations Counterterrorism Unit, carried into actual gunfights for nearly 50 years. While American shooters were debating Glock versus SIG in the 1980s and 1990s, French operators were ending hostage situations with the MR73 in their hands. That is not a marketing copy. That is documented operational history from the most demanding revolver use case in modern policing. The MR73 was designed to fire 5,000 full PowerPoint 357 Magnum rounds per year, every year, for the entire service life of the gun. No other production revolver has ever been engineered to that durability standard. The frame is forged from a single billet of high-tensile steel. The cylinder is heat-treated to specifications that exceed any American production wheel gun. The barrel is hammer-forged with a target crown. The trigger is what shooters fly to France to experience. Manurhin uses a hand-fitted, hand-polished, hand-tuned action that breaks double action at around 9 pounds, with a smoothness that has no peer in production revolvers. Single action breaks at around 2.8 pounds with a glass rod release. Revolver experts who have shot every premium wheel gun on the market consistently rank the MR73 trigger as the finest ever produced. The Gendarmerie variant comes with a 4-inch barrel, fixed defensive sights, and combat grips designed for fighting rather than target shooting. Capacity is 6+0. Caliber is .357 Magnum with .38 special compatibility. Beretta started importing the MR73 to the American market in 2020, which means the gun is finally available without international transfer headaches. Why not number 1? Pricing is firmly in the premium tier, and availability is limited because each gun is hand-fitted at the Manurhin factory in France. The Gendarmerie variant is not optic-ready, which limits modern tactical configurations. Price approximately $3,249. Capacity 6+0. Best for shooters who want the most combat-proven tactical revolver ever produced, with the finest trigger in wheel gun history. Number 1. Nighthawk Custom Korth Sky Marshal 9mm. You want to argue about this? Let's talk about it. The Sky Marshal is a German-engineered, American-imported, 6-shot 9mm revolver with a 2-inch barrel, a polymer grip frame, integrated optic-ready cuts, picatinny rail compatibility, and a trigger that breaks like a custom 1911. It is by every measurable standard the most advanced tactical revolver ever put into production. The action is the standout. Korth uses a roller-bearing trigger mechanism instead of the traditional friction pivot. That single engineering change produces a double action pull that breaks at around 8.5 pounds with a smoothness that genuinely cannot be replicated by any traditional revolver action. Single action breaks at around 2.5 pounds with a glass rod release that 1911 shooters spend thousands of dollars chasing. The 9mm caliber selection is the second breakthrough. The Sky Marshal uses Korth's proprietary cylinder system that runs 9mm without moon clips, similar to Charter Arms but executed with German precision. You can run any 9mm defensive ammunition from your existing pistol stash. The cylinder is rebated for fast reloads with speed loaders. The build quality is what justifies the price tag. The frame is machined from a single billet of high-tensile steel. The cylinder is heat-treated and individually fitted. The barrel is a cold hammer forged with a target crown. The polymer grip frame is engineered to absorb recoil while maintaining a slim carry profile. Capacity is 6+0. Weight is 25 ounces unloaded. Width is 1.3 inches. Here's the part that shocks people. The Sky Marshal is genuinely concealable. This is not a range toy, this is not a collector's piece. This is a tactical revolver that can be carried daily in an appendix or hip holster, with 6 rounds of 9mm defensive ammunition, a trigger that shoots like a custom pistol, and an action that will outlast your grandchildren. Why is this number 1? Because it answers every objection ever raised about tactical revolvers. Capacity, trigger quality, ammunition logistics, concealability, modern features. The Sky Marshal delivers on all of them in a single platform. The Nighthawk custom partnership matters because Nighthawk imports the Korth platform with American support, American warranty service, and American sales infrastructure. You are not buying a German unicorn that disappears the moment something breaks. You are buying a tactical revolver with the support structure of a major American custom shop. Pricing is the entry fee. The Sky Marshal sits at around $4,000. That number eliminates most of the buying audience. The shooters who can justify it own something genuinely irreplaceable. If you want the absolute pinnacle of tactical revolver engineering, the Sky Marshal is it. Price approximately $3,995, capacity 6+0. Best for shooters who want the most refined, tactical revolver ever produced, regardless of price. So that is the list. 7 tactical revolvers that prove the Wheelgun is not a relic. It is not nostalgia. It is not your grandfather's carry gun making one last appearance before the museum. It is alive. It is evolving. And in 2026, it is genuinely competing with anything striker-fired pistols can deliver. Whether you walk away from this video with a Charter Arms Pitbull on your hip or a Nighthawk Korth Sky Marshal in your safe, you are part of the quiet revolution that the gun magazines refuse to cover. Now we want to hear from you. What tactical revolver are you running, or which one on this list just moved to the top of your wish list? Drop it in the comments. We read every single one. Hit that like button if this list was worth your time. Subscribe if you want more rankings the rest of YouTube is too scared to make. And as always, train hard, carry smart, and stay a responsible gun owner.